In today's video, I will be going over, step by step, how to build yourself a cash cow YouTube channel. And if you're wondering if I can guide you on that, well, let's just take a look at some of the results on my personal cash cow channels. Yep, that's right. I think I'm doing pretty well. And I have a lot of experience with making cash cow channels. But first, you need to know what exactly a cash cow channel is. A cash cow channel is a YouTube channel that create videos only with visual content, meaning there is no personal brand or any faces in the video. They usually use other people's content and make money from it, and this is completely within YouTube's terms of service. You can easily recognize these channels by looking at the two main factors. It usually has a voiceover and it usually has visual content. So, now that you know what a cash cow channel is, how do you make one? Making a cash cow channel. The first step to starting your cash cow channel is to decide your niche. On YouTube, some niches pay much better than others. For example, the video topic, Make Money Online, has a high CPM. This is because the advertisers are willing to pay more because the audience is interested in making money, which means they can sell them products related to making money. However, the video topic, Prank, has a low CPM. This is because advertisers are not willing to pay much because they can't sell that much products to the audience who is watching prank videos. So when starting out on YouTube, make sure you pick the right niche before you start creating content, or else your hard work will be in vain. Once you have your niche down, you need to first look at what channels in your niche are currently doing. This is what you call market research. So before you make your cash cow channel, I would recommend doing extensive research to figure out just exactly what other cash cow channels in your niche are doing. This is so you know what content format works, and so that you can ideally make yourself a channel that succeeds. When looking at what other cash cow channels are in your niche, you need to make sure that the cash cow channels in your niche are making money, and that the topic is long-term. You firstly want to make sure that the cash cow channels in your niche are making money, because if you don't know if or how they are making money, you could end up in a situation where you've done a lot of hard work, but you aren't paid for it. I've had this happen many times. So don't rush into creating a channel. It takes time to find the right niche and format to make money from a YouTube cash cow channel consistently. You also need to make sure that the niche you are in is actually a long-term niche. For example, around 9 months ago, Reddit channels were a huge money-making machine. But now, they are no longer monetizable because YouTube updated its guidelines to disallow synthesized voiceovers. So that is an entire niche wiped out simply by YouTube updating its terms of service. In order to make sure that your niche will stay around for a long time, and I'm talking 3+ years minimum, you want to make sure that the cash cow channels in your niche have been at least doing the topic for 2 years. And if they have, try to check if they have had any monetization issues in the past. You will save yourself hours and hours of time if you do this. Creating content. So now that your niche is chosen, you've seen what other cash cow channels are doing. How do you begin creating the content? With YouTube videos, there are 2 essential parts necessary for you to make your video: the visual content and then the audio content. In every niche, the visual content and the audio content is going to be different. However, in most niches, the visual content is not usually recorded by the person running the channel. This means that the personnel running the channel usually uses royalty-free clips or clips which you can use in a transformative nature. As for the audio, it's usually a voiceover combined with a relevant background music. So, let's take a look at a luxury cash cow channel. This cash cow channel is very popular and is what you would call a perfect cash cow channel. The channel is called Mr. Luxury. This channel is making content, but the majority of the content they use is not recorded by them. Their content format is as follows: video content, voiceover, background music. And this is a format that 70% of all cash cow channels use. The reasons this cash cow channel succeeds is because this cash cow channel follows a very simple video production format. 1. Video idea. 2. Video script. 3. Script voiceover. 4. Voiceover and editing. 5. The thumbnail designer. And then you have a finished video. However, this process is quite clunky and very slow. So if I was creating a cash cow, similar to Mr. Luxury, here's what I would do. I would decide on a channel name. Once the channel name is done, I'd figure out some similar topics. For example, the topics in this niche are all luxury, so you have a range to choose from. You could do the top 10 luxury watches, the top 10 luxury cars, or more. The next step is to do some research. Now with research, you're going to want to look for the top luxury watches. Once you've done the research, you will need to write a script for your video. I would aim for around 1,300 words. This is because this usually gives you a speaking time of around 8 minutes, which is the mark where you can place mid-roll advertisements, and thus make the most money. Once you have your script ready, you need to record your voiceover. You can either hire a voiceover actor, or you can do it yourself. As a beginner, I would recommend do it yourself. This is because it will be cheaper and quicker. If the channel succeeds, when it makes money, you can use that money to hire other content creators. Visual content. The next step is to ensure once your voiceover and script is done, you can get your visual content. Now, when selecting your visual content, you need to make sure that you do not steal people clips or run into copyright issues, because if you get 3 copyright strikes, your channel will be deleted and you will not be able to make another one. So you need to pay attention to this. There are 2 main sources of your video clips for your video: YouTube channels and royalty-free clips. When taking a video from a YouTube channel, you need to ensure that the video clip you use follows these rules. When using the video clip, you use 7 seconds or less. When using the video clip, the channel should be a large company's channel. For example, like Apple or Mercedes-Benz. This is because big companies do not usually submit copyright strikes. However, if you take a video clip from another YouTube, there is nothing you can do if they decide to submit a copyright strike. So avoid taking video clips from other YouTubers, especially if they are small. They are most likely to submit strikes, even if they are false. Also, make sure the dimensions of the clip aren't the exact same as the original video, meaning you need to resize the video clip when you use it. This helps avoid copyright detection. As long as you avoid these rules, you will be completely fine. So now what you do, once you have your video clips and your audio, you need to make sure that you can edit this all together. And if I'm being honest, editing is not hard. It just takes a while. But once you understand how to edit, it becomes very easy. I edit the majority of my videos, and it takes me less than 1 hour to edit them. This is because I have refined the process. My editing process is as follows. 1. Clip grabbing. I grab all the relevant clips, images, royalty-free videos, company videos that I will need to use. I will make 8 folders for 8 minutes of content. 2. I import the first folder of content into my editing software. I will then line up the relevant clips with the first minute of my voiceover. 3. I will then add the background music. 4. I will then add the relevant text overlay if necessary. It will then look something like this. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the 10 most expensive luxury watches in 2020. These watches literally cost millions of dollars, and some of the owners may amaze you. So, now you can see just how easy it is to create a video for your YouTube Cash Cow channel. So let's do a quick recap. 1. Find a profitable niche to ensure you will make money. 2. Find profitable channels within that niche to ensure you can make money with a cash cow. 3. Find out what content you will need to be able to make. 4. Start making content as soon as possible.